Some people earn a fortune and die broke. Others earn modest paychecks and quietly build wealth that outlives them. The difference often isn't income. It isn't luck. A lot of it is psychology. Cognitive shortcuts that quietly backfire around money. And once you can see them, you can't unsee them. A quick, honest note before we start. This is education, not financial advice. And these patterns matter most once you have a little margin. If you're in real financial crisis, wages, debt, and costs come first. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the patterns that quietly keep people stuck and the mental shift the wealthy use to escape them. Stay until the end, because the last trap is the one almost nobody beats, even when they know it's there. To understand why we stay stuck, you have to understand something strange about the human brain. It evolved for immediate, tangible threats, not for abstract, decades-long money decisions. For almost all of human history, there were no savings accounts, no credit cards, no retirement funds. Your ancestors survived by grabbing what they could right now before someone else did. That instinct kept them alive. But in a modern economy, the same instinct works against you. Scientists call it present bias, the brain's tendency to heavily overvalue right now and discount the future. It's why a reward today feels enormous, while the same reward years from now feels like a rumor. Studies even suggest your brain treats your future self a little like a stranger, and it's hard to save money for a stranger. That's trap one. Every other trap is built on top of it. Here's where it gets dangerous. The moment most people earn more, they tend to spend more. A raise becomes a nicer car. A bonus becomes a bigger apartment. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. It doesn't hit everyone equally, but the pattern is common. Each new level of spending becomes your new normal. The thrill fades, and you reach for the next upgrade. It's why even people earning many times more can feel like it's never quite enough. A pattern economists call lifestyle inflation. Your spending quietly eats the raise before you ever feel it. And here's a cruel twist. Being short on money can actually make it harder to think clearly about money. Researchers studying scarcity found that when people feel financially squeezed, their attention narrows to the crisis in front of them. The next bill, the next emergency. That tunnel vision uses up mental bandwidth, leaving far less for long-term planning. Worse, it can be self-reinforcing. The stress of having too little makes it harder to take the very actions that would relieve it. Scarcity doesn't just empty your wallet, it quietly taxes your ability to escape it. Now the last trap, the one almost nobody beats. Humans are wired to measure themselves against the people around them. For most of history, that was survival. Your standing in the group decided whether you ate. But today that instinct gets hijacked. Your reference group is no longer your village. It's a curated feed of the most successful lives on Earth, scrolling past you all day. So you buy things not because you need them, but to send a signal. I'm doing fine, I belong, I'm winning. Social scientists call spending designed to broadcast status conspicuous consumption. And this is the one almost nobody escapes, because even when you can see yourself doing it, the pull doesn't fully go away. Awareness helps. It rarely cures it. So if these patterns are wired into all of us, how does anyone escape? Not with more willpower. Willpower runs out. The people who build wealth do something quieter. They change the default. Instead of resisting spending every day, they automate the decision once. Money moves to savings and investments the moment it arrives, before the present bias brain gets to vote. Writers call it paying yourself first. Even a small amount moved automatically the day you're paid turns your present bias against itself. And underneath it is a deeper shift. Broke thinking asks, how much does this cost? Wealthy thinking asks, what could this money become? One sees a price, the other sees a seed. That single change, seeing money as something that can grow rather than only something to spend, is the quiet rule almost no one is taught. One last reminder, this is education, not financial advice. Everyone's situation is different, and nothing here is a recommendation to buy or do anything specific. But if this gave you one new way to see your own money, that's the whole point of this channel. We decode how wealth really works, the psychology, the stories, and the truths most people are never told. Subscribe, stay quiet, stay curious, because the people who understand these patterns are rarely the ones who stay stuck.